Hey yo guys, this is Arnold Summers speaking here, and in this video I want to be talking about how you can make money with Google, how you can make money with Google Maps, and also how you can make money with pay-per-call advertising using this new business model that I pretty much discovered recently. Now this is some really cool new opportunity that came up in 2019, and the business model is pretty much predicated on ranking Google Maps on the top of the search engine. So if you don't know what a Google Maps listing is, I'm going to explain this to you right now. As you can see here, I opened up Google and I did a search query for Plumbing Anaheim. So that's a city in California, US, and that's something that somebody would search for locally, and obviously they're looking for a service that they can find in that city. Now here you can see right on top you have the ads, and underneath that you have what we call the map pack, and that's actually the top 3 search results of the map pack. And if you're able to rank for that, if you're able to rank for local terms and you manage to get in the top 3 of the Google map pack, then you can truly absorb a decent amount of traffic, which you can then monetize through your own business, through your own services, or through pay-per-lead advertising, pay-per-call advertising. So there are certain pay-per-call networks where you can go to and you can run offers. So pay-per-call is pretty much a form of CPA marketing. So those of you guys who have been doing CPA affiliate marketing, I'm probably not telling you anything new here, but those who haven't, if you are on that list, then maybe you want to read in a little bit and try to figure out what pay-per-call marketing is all about. But in a nutshell, in pay-per-call marketing, you get paid anytime a lead calls your number and qualifies through a process. And the process would look like, okay, that person has to be on the phone for at least 30 seconds, 60 seconds, sometimes it's even up to 90 seconds. And if that happens, then you get paid X dollars per phone call. So that's a great way to make money. It's fantastic, and the best part of all, that many people are doing this right now. So now that we go back to the Plumbing Anaheim example, so here you can see that is a service offered locally, and I'm sure many of you used a plumbing service in the past. And now if you click here on more places, then you're actually going to see that there are more listings of more companies, right, that are trying to rank for that term. Now the only way you're really going to be able to make money if you are positioned in the top 3 of the map pack for something, in this instance, Plumbing Anaheim or Plumber Anaheim, or any keyword that has to do with this particular service that people would type in, that people would search for on Google. That's very powerful. Let me give you an example of one of my listings that I just started recently. So it's brand new, but I just want to show you what I'm doing in a nutshell. In a nutshell, I have a listing here, and the name of my listing of my company is Plumbing Anaheim Company. So here you can see this is optimized for the keyword I'm trying to rank for on Google. Here you can see the address. Everything looks good. Now if I go to info, so actually something that I want to mention here is that the Google listing, it's called a GMB, Google My Business Listing, is connected to your Gmail account. And you can have one for each Gmail account, or if you wish, you can have multiple GMB listings. So listings are going to show up in the top 3 search results here. You can have more of those connected to your Gmail account. Going back here now, there are a couple things that I want to tell you. So how are you going to make money, right? That's the important part. Here you can see I have my phone number entered here, and I own this number. It's actually rented, but I own this number. So since I own this number, I can control where I send my callers to. So I can send my callers, let's say I have a plumbing company, obviously I'm going to be sending them to my sales rep, who is going to close those people into customers, hopefully, right? In case I don't have a plumbing company, but let's assume that you're someone who wants to make money promoting CPA affiliate offers, you're just going to get registered for a PPL network, a pay-per-lead, pay-per-call network, and you're going to get a plumbing offer that pays you for each qualified phone call. Now, how much do you get paid for each qualified phone call? It varies, but typically it's anywhere between $10 to $300, $500 on the high end, depending on the vertical that you're targeting. So anytime a person should find my listing here, let's pretend that this is my listing, and I'm gonna click on this, and they should, make a choice to call here, so they're gonna see the number here and they can call. Then you would get paid for each phone call generated. Another way you can get traffic is through your website. So if the person clicks here, then that will also make you money because that's additional traffic. But in a nutshell, again, this whole model, the GMB model, works best for PPL offers, because the reason why people search for something locally is because they want to obtain a service. And what do? Well, they either go to the store, they go to the place to obtain a service, or they typically like to call to see, or to learn about things like pricing, about what services are available. So you've got to have a number here, and that number must be redirected. Now here you can see it's pretty powerful. So this listing you're pretty much going to own forever. So that's very powerful. Now let's say you're going to get whatever, say 300 views a month on that listing once it's ranked. I mean, it could be much higher than that, right? Depending on the area, depending on search volume. But let's say you just get like whatever 5 or 10 phone calls per month from that listing. So that would be quite a bit of money, right? If you get paid $10 per lead, and let's say maybe 6 or 7 out of 10 leads converted, then you're looking at about $70 a month in revenue from just one listing, right? So that equals quite a bit of money, and that's just from one single listing, guys. What if you have 10 listings or 100 listings? I hope you get the picture here. I want to give you a few great practical tips that you can start implementing to make sure you're going to get traffic to your GMB listing. So the first thing is reviews, second citations, third traffic. Let's get started with the first point, reviews. If we go back here, you can pretty much see that the listings that are ranked here, obviously that's a very competitive term because Anaheim is a big city and plumbing is a very popular service that's being used. Now you can see obviously that those companies, they have a ton of reviews, like 335, 226, 127, right? Now do you need to have that many reviews to outrank them? Most probably not, because there are other things that you can do well, such as keyword optimization, backlink, citations. But what you can do is get a few reviews, okay? And when people leave reviews on behalf of your company or the business you're trying to target, like here, make sure that you ask your customers to bring keywords. So anything that has to do with the service, and you can actually tell your customers what they should be writing in the review that they're posting on your GMB account. Now that will go a long way. That's very powerful. And if we take that example here, so they could include keywords like plumbing Anaheim or plumber Anaheim or broken pipes, whatever the issue would be, right? So they can have that included here. Make sure that they include those keywords in the review that they are leaving for your company. Now that was the first point. The second point is going to be citations. Citations are pretty much backlinks, and if you have a history with search engine optimization, you probably know what that means. But citations go a long way in ranking your GMB listings. Now there are certain sites where you can go to. For those of you who don't have the time to do citations manually, you can go to a site called Fiverr, and here I have 2 Fiverr gigs prepared. So here you can see this guy will do 155 Google Maps citations for local SEO benefits. Now that's done for just $5. That's what you can get. So they're going to set up the accounts, and they're going to use Yelp. So it's just an example of what they do. And there's another one that I found here. I actually have my own systems in place to do that, but you may not have that. So that's why I'd recommend you to use a site like Fiverr, which is an outsourcing site where freelancers offer their services to people like you who are looking to get something to work. Now here you can see this guy offers 50 map citations for $5, and he's going to use a local IP. That's very important. So if, for instance, your listing is based in Anaheim, California, he's going to use an LA IP, which is very important, right? So make sure you read the whole description here, that you know what you're buying, but that will go a long, long way, guys. And then the third point is really traffic. Now, how do you get traffic to your GMB listing, and why is traffic so important? Now, traffic is important because it tells Google that your listing is in more demand than other listings. So if Google sees that, well, there are 100 people clicking on your listing, but there's only, for instance, 47 people clicking on the listing right above yours, then Google will say, okay, that listing, meaning yours, is more important because it gets more traffic, gets more attention. So we're going to rank that, we're going to position that higher than the one of your competitor. And that's how you move up the rankings organically. It's very powerful. Now, how do you get traffic? There are a couple of things you can do. You can use Google AdWords to get traffic. You may be able to do it with YouTube too, but it would definitely not harm if you spend just a little bit of money to get some cheap clicks and make sure that your listing gets ranked. Now, like I said, those 3 points are just very powerful. So again, firstly, we had reviews, secondly, we had citations, and third, we had traffic. If you implement those 3, it will go a long way in getting your listing ranked. It's going to go a long way in making sure you're going to make money with Google, that you're going to make money with Google Maps, and you're going to have a good time for sure. Now, in terms of what pay-per-call networks you should sign up to, I have 2 that I highly recommend. Number 1 being hyper-target marketing. The web address is hypertargetmarketing.com, and you're just going to go to publishers, and you're going to sign up as a publisher. You click on here, you enter your information, and you're going to submit that form. Within probably 1 to 3 business days, you're going to get contacted by one of their affiliate managers asking you to probably complete additional questions before they can take you into their network. The other network that is definitely also recommendable is Ring Partner. So you can go to ringpartner.com, and there's got to be an option somewhere to sign up for publishers. There's an affiliate program, so you got to see where that is, but those are the 2 that I'm personally using, and there are many more pay-per-call networks out there. And the good thing is that with this GMB model, you can really target like hundreds of services, hundreds of verticals. So it isn't just plumbing, but it could be plumbing, it could be lawyers, it could be accountants, it could be any type of service where companies are looking to obtain more clients. There's a chance that one of these networks will have offers for that. So guys, this is a great opportunity to make $100 a day plus with this GMB model. So how to make money on Google. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to explain a little bit. Now, if you have any questions to the video, please leave the questions below in the comment section. Other than that, I would really love to have you as a subscriber on my channel. So hit that subscribe button right below the video and sign up to my channel to be notified anytime I should post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Have a great day.